Elon Musk is a name that's become synonymous with success. From Tesla and SpaceX to ventures like the Boring Company, his relentless ambition has captured global attention. But beneath the surface of his impressive empire lies a darker side, a series of trade-offs and sacrifices that aren't as widely discussed. Musk's formula for success, while groundbreaking, may not be the one-size-fits-all path to greatness that people think. In fact, following his model could turn into a trap for those who don't see the whole picture. Musk's work ethic is legendary. Stories of his grueling 100-hour work weeks, sleeping on factory floors, and pushing himself and his team to the absolute limit are everywhere. But here's where the hidden danger lies. For most people, this extreme work approach isn't sustainable. Imagine trying to keep up with Musk's schedule. Sure, in the short term, you might feel a surge of productivity, but over time, this kind of pace can lead to burnout, health issues, and damaged relationships. Musk's obsession with productivity has certainly driven his success, but it's also left a trail of sacrifices, ones that many people aren't willing or able to make. And here's the question that lingers: should success come at the cost of everything else? The story gets more complex when we look at Musk's management style. He's known for his high expectations, famously challenging his employees to the edge of their capabilities. He demands innovation, speed, and results, often creating a pressure cooker environment where only the toughest survive. While this approach has undoubtedly produced revolutionary results, it also breeds a culture of fear and stress. In recent years, there have been reports of high turnover, employee burnout, and intense stress among those working under him. For many, the promise of changing the world can be overshadowed by a harsh reality: relentless deadlines, sleepless nights, and constant pressure. Now, ask yourself, is this really the environment where you would thrive? For most people, such a high-stress work culture doesn't lead to fulfillment, but rather exhaustion and frustration. Then, there's Musk's relentless pursuit of risk. Unlike most CEOs, Musk invests heavily in projects with massive risk and uncertain returns. Think about Tesla's early days or SpaceX's repeated failures before their breakthrough. For Musk, risking billions to achieve the impossible is a calculated gamble, but for the average person, following such a risk-heavy strategy could be financial suicide. He doesn't have the same constraints as most people. He can afford to fail because he has substantial resources. Imagine trying to replicate his risk tolerance in your own life. Without a safety net, you could end up losing everything, trapped in a cycle of financial struggles with no way out. The allure of Musk's daring choices may be exciting, but without the resources he has, they can be a trap for anyone who tries to follow too closely. Musk's vision is another part of his success formula that can be deceptively dangerous. He's driven by massive, world-changing goals: colonizing Mars, creating sustainable energy solutions, and reimagining transportation. While these goals are inspiring, they come with a psychological burden. Musk himself has admitted to experiencing periods of severe stress, loneliness, and intense pressure. Trying to chase a vision this large requires a level of sacrifice that few are prepared for. For those who attempt to adopt this same level of ambition, it can lead to a perpetual state of dissatisfaction. When nothing short of changing the world is your goal, even great achievements can feel small. This approach can lead to a cycle of never feeling good enough, always chasing a moving target, and losing sight of simpler joys along the way. And here's the crucial question: at what point does ambition stop being fulfilling and start becoming a trap? Lastly, let's consider Musk's obsession with control. To drive his vision, he's hands-on with every detail, reportedly micromanaging projects and demanding direct involvement in nearly every aspect of his companies. While this level of control has helped him steer companies through crisis, it's a challenging and often exhausting way to operate. For most people, this kind of micromanagement leads to burnout, loss of creativity, and a breakdown in team dynamics. Imagine trying to operate every detail of your own career or business in the same way. You'd likely find it impossible to keep up, much less to enjoy the process. Musk's success is partly built on his capacity to bear enormous amounts of pressure, but for most, this approach would lead to frustration, exhaustion, and an endless cycle of stress. As we pull back the curtain on Elon Musk's success formula, one thing becomes clear: his path is not the only way to greatness, and for most people, it might actually be a trap. Success isn't just about relentless work, high risks, and towering ambitions. It's also about balance, self-care, and understanding personal limitations. Before adopting Musk's methods, think about what kind of life you want. Are you after his level of success, or are you looking for a path that brings both achievement and fulfillment? If this perspective has given you new insight, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let's continue exploring success with wisdom that's right for you.